Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this right triangle ABC along with these segments C, D and CE, as you can see in this diagram, such that these line segment CE and CD make this angle of 45 degrees. And this side length AC is equal to this side length BC. And moreover, this segment AD is 21 units. This segment EB is 28. And finally, this segment DE is X. And now our task is to find the value of this X. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this big right triangle ABC. And we can see that this is an isosceles triangle, since this side length AC is equal to this side length BC. So therefore, since this is an isosceles triangle, this angle has got to be 45 degrees, and likewise this angle is going to be 45 degrees as well, since this whole angle is 90 degrees. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and label these angles. I'm going to label this angle ACD as angle alpha, and this angle BCE as our angle beta. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole angle is 90 degrees, and this angle is 45 degrees. So therefore, the sum of these two angles, alpha and beta, must be equal to 45 degrees. So therefore, I can write over here alpha plus beta must be equal to 45 degrees. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this line AC is congruent to this line BC, and this angle is congruent to this angle. So therefore, we are going to think outside the box, and we are going to be a little creative. So therefore, we are going to draw some auxiliary lines. As you can see in this next step, I have drawn these auxiliary lines. And I have translated this triangle BCE over here. This triangle has become B prime, C and E prime. And this 45 degree angle shows up over here. And now let's make an observation. We can see this angle is 45 degrees and this angle is 45 degrees. So therefore, this whole angle is going to be 90 degrees. So therefore, this is our 90 degree angle. And furthermore, this segment EB, which is 28, shows up over here as B prime, E prime. So this segment is going to be 28. And in this next step, I have connected this point D with this point E prime. And as a result, we got this right triangle DAE prime. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle DAE prime. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, this DE prime is our hypotenuse. I'm going to label this one as our side C, and our other two legs are 21 and 28. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got 21 square plus 28 square equal to c square. And now let's go ahead and simplify. 21 square is going to be 441 plus 28 square is going to be 784 equal to c square. So if we combine these like terms on the left hand side, c square turns out to be 1225. And now we are going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore we can see that this square and square root, they undo each other. So therefore our length C turns out to be 35 units. And now our this side C is same as this side DE prime. That means this DE prime turns out to be 35 units. So thus our this segment DE prime turns out to be 35. And now let's make an observation. Once again, we know that this whole triangle is same as this triangle. So therefore, if this angle is beta, then this angle has got to be beta as well. And now let's make an observation. This angle DCE prime, this is going to be alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta, we know that this is equal to 45 degrees. So this angle has got to be 45 degrees. So therefore this whole angle turns out to be 45 degrees. And furthermore, this side length CE, this one is going to be equal to this side length CE prime. Both of them are congruent. So therefore we conclude that these two triangles, this triangle E prime CD and this other triangle ECD are congruent triangle according to side angle side congruency theorem. Since this side CD is common for both of these triangles, and this angle is 45 degrees, and likewise this angle is 45 degrees as well. And these side length CE and this side length CE prime are congruent as well. So therefore we conclude that this segment DE prime is going to be equal to this segment DE, which is X. If this segment is 35 units, then this DE length is going to be 35 units as well. So therefore we conclude that our this X length turns out to be 35 units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, our X value turns out to be 35 units. In other words, the value of this X is going to be 35 units. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.